Hi there, we are the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, and thank you for taking the time to listen to our story. In this video, we will be taking you on a journey of a huge transformational project that has allowed a 180-degree shift from our organization's processes, allowing us to pivot to keep customers at the forefront of all the products and services we provide. In order to understand the magnitude of this change, we must first take a trip down memory lane with you and provide some of the backstory. We work in workplace insurance, the WSIB. If you're not Canadian, this may be a unique concept. Essentially, we administer no-fault compensation insurance for over 5 million people in our province to over 300,000 employers. Put simply, if you get hurt at work, we will cover your salary while you're off, any of your medical expenses, and any other expenses you incur due to your injury. At the WSIB, our brand statement has been here to help, but for a while, we weren't helping in the way our customers wanted us to. To help you understand what this looked like, I want you to imagine what it was like to be a customer of ours, the employers and the injured people of Ontario, 3 years ago. Imagine you got hurt at work, and it not only affected your work life, but also your personal life. Take Emma, a server in her early 20s, attending university while being part of an athletic team, both of which are impacted by her injury. Due to the lack of available online services, Emma must find time during her classes to call the WSIB between 8 and 4, as well as find a mode of transportation to go to a business center to fax in her required documents. This is frustrating, since she is used to having everything accessible online. Maybe you are Donna, a security guard in her late 50s who lives a very active and independent life. Donna relies heavily on her salary to pay her bills. She fractured her right shoulder and now requires not only surgery, but a lengthy recovery and time off work. She is afraid her injury will affect her independence and ability to pay bills, and she would just like some empathy from her employer and the WSIB. Sadly, Donna is feeling alone and helpless, which led to a terrible experience with the WSIB and a permanent injury that will impact her long after her claim is closed. Both Emma and Donna represent many WSIB clients and became two prominent personas that we use in our research that you will learn about in just a few minutes. Using outdated channels of communication and putting too much emphasis on quantity instead of quality of service has led us to become slow, less adaptable, sedate, and outdated, living up to the stereotypes that people have of bureaucratic organizations. We were at a crossroads. We could either continue to deliver services below expectation, or we could adapt to provide services that actually meet our customers' needs. To not only catch up with other organizations, but also become a leader in customer service expectations, our team began a transformational program called Core Service Modernization, or CSM. CSM was created with 3 goals in mind: be more efficient and effective in our internal processes, simplify and streamline internal technology, and provide better customer service and reduce the burden for our customers. Our team was brought in to lead the charge on the 3rd goal. To achieve this, we also needed to drive a significant cultural change and a new approach to redesigning services. Therefore, the team began this transformation with human-centered design methodologies as the vehicle to drive this change. How do we do this? We started by asking a very important question. How do we find out what the customers need and want from the WSIB? In addition to using data and analytics, we wanted more immersive, authentic, and rich feedback. Our research team started with a qualitative approach and began conducting ethnographies where they sat face-to-face with customers for 1 to 3 hours to discuss their experiences with the WSIB. Other forms of research included concept testing, diary studies, shadowing, and walk-a-mile immersions. We conducted these studies with over 450 customers, which included people who've been injured, employers who actually pay the insurance premiums, and healthcare providers who provide the services for our people who are injured. From this research, we created personas and journey maps, which represented a variety of customers and their pain points while dealing with the WSIB. These personas, like Emma and Donna who you met earlier, have become the figureheads for the organizational cultural change that we made at the WSIB. They bring the importance of the customer journey to the forefront of our products and services and form the basis of everything we do, ensuring that the voice of the customer is never lost or compromised through initiatives taken on by us. The research is prepared and socialized with a great deal of empathy. Anybody who's making decisions on the work can understand and embody the current state of our customers. Because of this research, the redesign of our customers' future state journeys was divided into 4 major projects, led by 4 major insights, all grounded in our customer pain points. 1. Waiting on the WSIB decisions on claims leads to delays in treatment and recovery. 2. The complexity of our approach to reimbursement and wages due to lost time from work leads to missed pay periods and unfair financial burden. We often pay people on our schedule, rather than theirs. This can lead to additional stress while paying bills or a mortgage if pay dates are misaligned. 3. A lack of transparency and communication between internal departments within the WSIB can cause delays in decision-making, creating a disjointed customer experience. This leads to a reduction in customer trust of our services. And finally, if you're unhappy with a claim decision, you only have one formal option to seek a resolution, whether your case is very simple or very complex. Each project includes interactions between the WSIB, the injured person, employers, and the healthcare providers. They each include sub-journeys, which represent variations of the core experience based on specific scenarios, including the experience that somebody will have if they are a linguistic minority. In total, we have completed 4 main journeys and 8 sub-journeys. Our team has also created a mega journey, which merges all steps from each journey to display the total future state experience from the beginning of a claim to the very end, as well as the appeals process if the claim is disputed. To address our customer pain points, these insights were reframed as how might we statements, to guide more open-ended and creative problem solving. How might we communicate a claims decision and reimburse healthcare within 24 hours of injury? How might we ensure that nobody loses a cycle of pay due to a workplace illness or injury? How might we create an experience that supports recovery and return to work while ensuring financial stability? And how might we make an appeals process clear, supportive, timely, and equitable so that an injured person and employer can navigate the system without needing third-party assistance? We hosted a series of service design workshops for each project, which included participants from across the organization who were encouraged to think outside of the box. These workshops were an in-depth exploration of areas of service, including redefining the problem statement, exploring concepts, testing with internal staff and external customers, and finally iterating on them based on the results. It was crucial that the participants felt empowered to generate a vision for a new WSIB. A lot of effort was put in to be able to build a safe space away from the rules, restrictions, and hierarchy prevalent in the organization. Hundreds of ideas were generated in these workshops, and the chosen concepts were tested with people who have been injured as well as their employers. These ideas were blueprinted to indicate ways that these concepts can be brought to life through the people who will be ultimately managing these services, by identifying the products that will be needed to develop these ideas, and the technological investment required to bring the idea to life. We set up a model office as a working prototype of the future service experience, which provides a physical and digital simulation space to test the concepts derived from the workshops that have been assessed and prioritized against real-life scenarios. For us, there is no better way to understand and design a service than a place like Model Office, as it ensures that we can take an idea and really make it functional. Frontline employees and managers have participated in these real-time simulations, and we've now begun to recruit customers directly. In order to develop the best services for our future, we knew we needed to prototype and challenge our assumptions. We needed to develop new ways to test and iterate, as the best services are continuously reevaluated. We do this using customer and internal WSIB feedback. Having feedback from the people who will be using these products is integral to a successful design and ensures the improvements are made to products and services before launching them. This is a far cry from where we were 3 years ago. So you can imagine how exciting something like a model office is for our organization, who is now lining up to use this simulated space. Since the launch of the program in 2018, we've already seen huge successes in the way we serve our customers, in the way we deliver services, and in the way that we approach each and every problem at the WSIB. We've turned WSIB employees into advocates for our customers, our team into a powerful force for innovation, and we've been routinely breaking down silos internally to produce the best work possible. With a direct line to this work, 7 digital products have already been launched, with many, many more underway. We've blocked the capacity from our entire development department for the next 5 years. This future state service experience has become the roadmap for products and services that need to be delivered to continue to lead the organization to innovative service delivery and remedy the customer pain points discovered through our research. Take document upload, for example. We've decreased our environmental footprint by approximately 2 million sheets of paper. That's over 200 trees, a ton of carbon saved, no shipping, no storing, and a lot of paper cuts avoided. Our customers can upload their documents directly to their individual files online within just a few minutes instead of a few days. Or online address changes. This has enabled employers to change their business addresses online. This seems like a really small change, but we actually get 10,000 calls a year on address changes. That's a lot of saved calls. Online clearance or proof of good standing. Organizations generate certificates as proof that their WSIB insurance is in good standing. We've moved from requiring businesses to generate 33 clearances a year to just 4, reducing phone calls to the WSIB by 65%, which is a huge burden lifted from our contractors. Secure login. We've increased performance issues online that reduces lag and our response time from 60 seconds to under half a second. This has increased the number of active users on the site by 120%. Email for return to work specialists. We've sent over 35,000 emails to coordinate returning to work with injured people and their employers. This is 35,000 letters we didn't have to send, and 35,000 letters that customers didn't have to wait for. This also reduces the administrative burden for our customers and for us. And finally, online services for persons with claims. This is the crown jewel, the most important development to date. A secure online portal that enables people to see all of their claim information in one place, upload documents directly to their file, and send and receive messages to and from us. You can opt out of the phone queue, out of faxing, and out of snail mail, and you can just start managing things online like you manage your banking. Since the launch of June in 2020, we've already had 3,500 people with illnesses and injuries enroll in this service. Our team has built a reputation for high-quality, well-researched work within the organization that has defined what the future vision will look like for the WSIB, both for customers we serve and for the internal staff. Internally, the organization consistently asks, what do the customers think? Seeking our team to discover answers for this key question, and the organization now places a high value on prototyping. This has been a large cultural shift for our organization. We are not just focused on quantity, but also quality of our decisions made. We have improved outcomes for our injured people, as evident through our new self-serve options, our reduction in phone calls, and much, much more. We have demonstrated the value of ethnographic research, design strategy, and service design, and have made space in the organization to put the customer first in absolutely everything we do, truly developing services anchored to match our customers' needs and expectations. Our vision delivers a cohesive, empathetic, transparent end-to-end service experience that will help serve people in their most vulnerable moments. Thank you.